Hello, beautiful soul. Look at this reading. True self, paradox, magic, boundaries, the sun, breaking cycles, mindset, and metamorphosis. And then the bottom of the deck, I've just checked, is expansion. If you have found this reading, you have aligned with it, right? Your energy has aligned with the frequency in this reading, and there's a message in it for you. So trust it, trust yourself, trust your intuition that you're here in the right place. Okay. Right. So at this time, it's more important for you to be authentic than ever. Okay. Being you, as in saying no to what doesn't align and saying yes to what does. I watched a YouTube video yesterday about this to do with relationships, as I'm a relationship mentor, and that's what I do as well as the readings, okay? But, right, this whole saying yes and no literally changes your whole life, because boundaries, which is over here, is what is needed in order to create the life that you actually want. Because you're full of magic, power is within you, ancient wisdom, you've lived multiple lifetimes, multiple. The paradox is within the healing, letting go of the mind, of trying to figure everything out, but trusting in yourself, right? Trusting that you are able to live the life that you came here to live, right? You already are, you have been. But this is here, look, where are we? Cycles, breaking the cycles. You had to do the hard yards. You had to go through that gruesome chapter or chapters to get to this point. Otherwise, you wouldn't be the sun who you are, shining this brightly, right? Unapologetic, with mastery and strength. So it's this metamorphosis of growth, facing the challenges, right? Getting through those challenges. A gentle reminder about mindset, thoughts to reality, befriending the mind. A gentle reminder. I love it when people say that. You know, you just pick things up. It's not really, it shouldn't really be gentle. It's like really important. A fucking massive reminder about your mindset. Just because it's not physically in front of you, in your hands, doesn't mean it's not coming in, or doesn't mean it's not meant for you. For example, my partner was was married previously, right? We're not getting married. It's not what we want to do. But anyway, he was previously married, and he said at one point he had a vision of me coming into his life, right? He didn't know how it was going to happen, but it happened, and their relationship ended, and then ours began eventually, you know? But I'm not going to go into that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you can see it in your mind, you can feel it in your hands. And that's exactly what you need to be reminded of right now. We are, by the way, in the Lionsgate portal. So this window of time here, I don't know the exact dates, but it's still happening now. But this window of whatever timing it is, this short space of time, is the perfect time to manifest, right? So this one, thoughts to reality, manifesting. So seeing it in your mind, seeing what you want to achieve, seeing it clearly, and then taking those inspired action steps. But notice I said inspired, not constitution, not jail-like, not forced, I'm not talking about that job that you might be doing right now, part-time or full-time, that is just bringing in the money. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when your eyes are closed, when your mind is quiet, and you receive visions, okay? Or you receive, visions. It's just so clear. You can see it. You can see that family. You can see that business. You can see that home. You can see that life. Whatever it is for you, you can see it. And you can create it. You are creating it. Reminder, you are creating it right now. That is what you are doing. You are. And also, where you are right now is somewhere that you dream to be. This is a realization I've had before. Where you are right now in your life is where you once could only dream of being. in all aspects, relationship, home, business, financial, health, spiritual, right? Look at the bigger picture, like we are now with all the cards. Look at the bigger picture. And remember, your sensitivity is magic. Your sensitivity is magic. This particular deck is called the Empath's Healing Oracle, right? It's beautiful. But your sensitivity is magic. And being your true self is the biggest gift to this world right now. You are not pretending that you woke up like this. You're not. I know you're not. You are openly sharing, I didn't wake up and be this confident, be this expressive, be this joyful, be this vulnerable. You didn't. It took work, it took time, and it took patience, it took grit, it took resilience to even exist today, right? So give yourself credit. And through that, through knowing what you've been through there, that resilience and that power is within you from this lifetime and multiple lifetimes beforehand for you to create what you want to create. Something's coming through now about this. I'm feeling to share about the boundaries. Super, super important. Not responding is a response in the sense of, you know, like before with choosing yes or no, saying yes, say no, very different answers. Boundaries, right? Not responding to energies coming at you from different angles, whether that be phone calls, text messages, notifications, comments, life stuff. You're in the street, you notice a commotion going on. For me, yesterday, there was this riot in the street and I was protected as I always am, always guided. And as soon as I came onto the street, there was a lovely open vocal soul in his van waiting to say, quick, get inside, there's a riot. So I just crossed the road, shut the door, and me and the doggies were safe, right? That's it. And then it all kicked off. But it happened just in the perfect timing that I got my message from my earth angel, from the messenger to get in the, you know what I mean? It's like, what I'm trying to say is there's always going to be something. That was just one thing yesterday. There was a multiple million others, and I'm sure you could give me a million examples too. But what I'm saying is there's constant noise. There's constant energies trying to distract you. It's like you're walking a tightrope and you're getting balls thrown at you, right? And they ain't light. Some of them are heavy. And you're like, okay, you've just got to stay in your zone. I'm not saying be ignorant to the world. I'm saying choose your focus. Choose your focus. At the same time, you need to be, because this is another thing, you do need to be cautious of not responding and engaging with people. I'm very good, I believe, at balancing the aspect of engaging with people, the humans, the good humans around me, yeah, whether I know them or not, and having polite conversation and whatever else, but then cutting it off at the point where I need to continue with my mission, if that makes sense. So that's really important. So it's about balance. I really wanted to say balance. It's about balance as well as boundaries. Balance as well as boundaries. So anyway, you're doing amazingly well, amazingly well. You are breaking the cycles. You are the cycle breaker of your generation, of your lineage. You are the generation. Worded that wrong. You are the generation from all your ancestors before you that weren't able, didn't have the courage, didn't have the means, didn't have the strength, didn't have the knowing, didn't have the wisdom. Whatever they didn't have, you've got it. Okay, so you are breaking this cycle. And the snake is here. Oh, snake. I'm seeing a snake. It's a dragon. But there's a shedding. There's a shedding going on of letting go of old relationships. And these are not next door neighbours or friends you've had for 5 minutes. These are like lifetime relationships. Gone. One after the other, after the other, after the other. Businesses, jobs, things you used to do before. Gone. Change. You're getting out of the old into the new, out of the old into the new. That is happening now on a massive, large scale. And And you're just flying ahead. You're just flying ahead. Look, you've got your wings. This is you. You don't need anyone else's approval. You don't need any set people in your life for this to happen. It's happening regardless of who's in it and who's not. Doesn't matter who your partner is, who your family is. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. You're doing this. This is happening. This is happening because you're being your true self, and you can't lie. You can't hold back. You can't not say what needs to be said because you were silent so much as a child. Okay. On that note, before I wrap up this reading, I want to say I have completed, and I've been working on, and I've completed, I'm so happy about it, a mini course that's finally complete and live, and people are in there and they're giving feedback and they're going through it and they are enjoying and getting the growth from that and the realizations and the downloads and everything that they need from it right now. And at this time, it's a ridiculous price of 33 Australian dollars. So, yeah, that is the entry point to my work at this point, okay? That is not to do with readings. I still offer readings at the moment. But that's the entry point to working with me long term, in my deep dive work. So, if you want that link, check out the description, the comments. You'll see a link somewhere. And, yeah, just keep shining, keep being you. That is the biggest advice I could give you, is keep being true to you, no matter who it upsets, no matter who understands. You be you, because you have a mission and you are here for it. And that is the end of it, right? Keep shining, keep going, keep your wings open, keep your head up, and rest when you need to. Final message, rest when you need to. Rest. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's it, folks. Right, have a good day. Bye.